As the United States reaffirms its commitment to defend the Philippines for any armed attack under the Mutual Defense Treaty, China now says Washington should steer clear from the issue between Manila and Beijing in the South China Sea, a recurrent narrative that Defense Chief Teodoro would rather dismiss.
This oft-repeated narrative of China, of which it seeks bilateral talks where it uses its leverage to muscle smaller opponents, is already disingenuous, and the whole world knows the dangers of entering into the trap of this narrative.
Philippine Ambassador to the United States Jose Manuel Babe Romualdez tells CNN Philippines that there is nothing wrong with the U.S. showing support when it comes to the West Philippine Sea issue.
They're our number one allies, so you're just simply stating a fact that they are out to protect an ally like the Philippines. They're trying to put a wedge between our relationship with the United States. That's never going to happen, not in a million years. Our relationship with the United States is very solid.
The Defense Department also expressed openness on the possibility of joint patrols with the U.S. in every resupply mission, while discussions for broader and multilateral joint patrols in the West Philippine Sea are in the works.
Maraming mga ibang countries that are also joining this joint exercises or joint patrol in the West Philippine Sea or the joint the South China Sea. No, among them, of course, is Japan, Australia, and even South Korea is interested.
The Philippines maintains that despite rising tensions, the country is not at war with China.
We don't want a war with China, but we are resolute in defending our territory, and they should respect that.
We're not looking for trouble, are saying that we are poking the panda bear. Hindi. Actually, China is poking the Filipino Carabao. And you have to remember the Carabao is a very patient one, but once it gets, when it gets angry, it becomes very vicious.
The Philippine government is not closing any form of communication for future dialogues with Beijing, but the Defense Department says that any bilateral talks with China should be anchored on sincerity, transparency, and in compliance with the international law. Tristan Nodalo, CNN Philippines.